It's Boston's most unique intersection of baseball, music, and community impact. The Hot Stove Cool Music event returns Saturday to the Paradise Rock Club. It brings musicians, baseball personalities, and fans together for a high-energy benefit that supports Theo Epstein's foundation to be named later. Our Dan Roche caught up with Hanley, the lead singer of Letters to Cleo, about being a part of this event.
Where do you want to begin with when it comes to hot stove cool music? When I say those words, what comes immediately to mind?
Well, Peter Gammons definitely comes to mind. And just my friends from basically childhood playing music together. You know, all the people that are on stage are people that I've been playing music with since I was, you know, not old enough to get into a bar in Boston. And clearly I'm a little bit older than that now, and we all are. And I love it so much. And the fact that we get to raise money for the Peter Gammons Scholarship is the Gammon Scholarship Foundation is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great things about it is Peter's Scholarship Fund, 99% graduation rate of all those kids that go on to college. And then you look at the foundation to be named later. It was kind of born in the the boom of Red Sox fandom and what have you and passion, but it just continues. And those that are partaking it, like yourself, always come back year after year after year. For the fans that are going to come to this event, does that passion of togetherness for what you all do come out each and every year in the performances too?
Yes. And I have to say that, I've done all of these, I think, except for one. So I've done 22 hot stove cool musics in Boston. And no, more than that. Is it 25
I
now?
think, yeah,
Good
it's got to
Lord.
be, right?
Oh my gosh. And there are many people in the audience who have been to just as many as I have. Like there are fans that just keep coming back. And, I'm thinking of my friends Lynn and Gary Smith, who are just there every single year. And every year Lynn makes like these earrings of like her favorite hot stove players and makes pins and bags with all of our faces all over them. She's just, there's just a lot of love in the room.
And it's such a different mix of music. How much do you enjoy that?
That I love because and this year it's we have Fountains of Wayne, which is for us is we love those guys, and that's why we're they're also old friends, so it's more like a 90s kind of night, but but normally, and actually, I think for the Hot Stove All Stars set, we're going to be doing quite a variety of songs. So, it's just a chance for us all to play stuff that we would never, ever play on our own stages, with
Well,
our bands.
you've done so many things, songwriting or whatever. You're founder of executive director of Songwriters of America,
Hmm.
which you founded. You've been, you've written scores, you've written, parts in movies, you've done cameos in movies. When you like Fountains of Wayne, when you hear like Stacy's mom at a hockey game, as a musician, does it make you laugh when you just you hear an arena of 13,000 people singing a song that everybody knows?
I'm so glad you asked that, Dan, because in the 90s, right, when we were all in our bands, we were encouraged to not know anything about the music business, to have like no motivation to make money or even know that there you could make money being in a band or making music. And so like to even acknowledge something like that back in like 95, 96, 97 would have been very gauche maybe, or just like just would be just it just wouldn't be that cool, and
No.
now that I'm a grown up with like kids in college, and I gotta keep the lights on, I gotta pay a mortgage, and and I have so much more respect for the skill that I have and that all of us have. Like it's not a magic trick. It seems like a magic trick to be able to write a song, but it's actually highly skilled work which deserves to be remunerated. And so for me to hear Stacy's mom at the grocery store or at the hockey or drop kicks at the hockey game, like it fills my heart with happiness because I know that that's a bill getting paid, you know?
You love that. And you also always combine lots of baseball or what have you. This year, a different twist. Alexandra Ortiz, David's daughter, is going to be playing, singing,
I'm
performing.
so excited.
How
I
cool
haven't
is
met
that?
her.
You
Oh
know?
my God. It's so exciting. I'm so excited to meet her.
Yeah. And to watch someone like that, you just kind of, I remember when she did the anthem, I was standing with David, and David was like in tears just to see, his daughter
His
doing something like that. How cool is that?
No matter who you are, no matter how famous you are, no matter how rich you are, poor you are, no matter who you are in this life, to see your child doing something extraordinary is like there is just like there's no drug that you could take that feels like that. There's nothing that feels like that, even for
And
David Ortiz,
yeah, exactly. Now, we talk about it. Where did your love of the game of baseball and the Red Sox come about? How did it come about, and why? What
Mm.
has maybe made you happy most about carrying that passion around with you everywhere you go?
You're gonna make me cry, Dan. Um,
This is supposed to be happy, Kay.
It is happy. It is
Yes.
happy. It comes from my father, from Tom Hanley, um, Dorchester's own, who grew up in the Cathedral Projects, and graduated from Harvard, and grew up a baseball fan when you could buy a ticket for a couple of bucks. And he was like a ball boy for a while, and he just loved to hate to love the Red Sox. And the gratitude that I have for my father for having four girls and four daughters and teaching them all how to throw and catch a ball, um, is just one of the greatest gifts that a father can give his daughter. And I miss him so much. He died 2 years ago, and I miss him so much. And he would be, with opening with the beginning of the season going the way it's going, he'd be like, "That fucking red flops, what are they doing?" And we'd be like, "Oh, Dad, it's only April, we'll be fine."